Hey, Sherry, great to meet you. I understand that you joined CPS3 about in January. Is that correct?
Yes, that's true. Yes.
What's happened since you started applying the Jonathan's proven system?
Wow. So a lot of things have happened. One of the first things I did was hold open houses the way Jonathan taught us how to do it. It really makes a difference because you don't waste a lot of time chasing people down after the fact. So you either, when you talk to people at open house, they actually talk to you and they go look at houses with you. So it's easy to pick a buyer up at an open house, show them houses, and help them buy a house. A lot of times they also have a house to sell, which is great because then you can list their house.
Okay. So did you get any results from the open houses?
Yes, so one of the first people that I talked to, they wanted to buy a house and they had very specific requirements. So I showed them everything on the market and they said they wanted to wait for something to come on that fit their needs. And I said, no, we're not going to wait because Jonathan says I have a buyer letter that he has shared with us. And all we do is take the letter and we send it out to the areas where the buyer wants to buy, to people who are not having their house on the market currently. And I did that. I sent 200 letters out. I got 4 phone calls. I looked at 4 homes, and the 4th one that I saw was a perfect match for the buyer. And I have them under contract to buy that house. So I'm listing their house tonight, actually. So I've got a buy and sell with these folks I met at the open house.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So what was your GCI on that?
So that's going to be probably 25,000.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. And so then the house that I sold them, of course, those people have to buy a house now.
Okay.
And so I'm helping them buy another house. And so that's going to be probably another 12,000 GCI. So from the one person, I've got about 75,000.
Sweet. Okay. And I understand you have another success story that came from a referral just before this whole COVID debacle.
Yeah. So I had a referral to a previous client referred me to a listing that was 1.2, and I listed it right when COVID started. And I used Jonathan's method of the 7 listing letters. And so I sent those out around that listing. And I actually am getting a second listing in the same neighborhood, also for 1.2 million. So I'm going to be using those letters again to the same people and hopefully get the same results.
Very cool. So it sounds like despite the whole COVID thing that's going on right now, your business is doing quite well.
Yes, it is. I've talked to a lot of realtor friends and they're like, we don't understand why you're so busy. And I was like, well, I'm still working. I have methods I can use that, I don't have to worry about COVID. I can just use these methods that Jonathan is sharing with us, and it makes it easy.
Cool. So how do you think you are doing now if you hadn't have started using CPS3?
Well, I don't think I probably have about half of the business or less.
Okay.
That I currently have. I mean, I did have that referral, but I would not have sent any of these letters out. These letters get results. I may have sent a letter, but it wouldn't have been like one that has proven results.
Okay. So what would you say to either a new realtor or an experienced realtor? Would CPS3 work for both ends of that spectrum?
I think if you're a new realtor, you need to learn Jonathan's method and do not learn a method from another company that's a national company, because they are all the same and they tell you all this stuff and you're just chasing your tail half the time. So just don't listen to anybody except for Jonathan and the CPS3.
Perfect.
I've been in real estate for 15 years and I just started this in January. So this is going to be my best year ever.
So you've been a realtor for 15 years and this is your best year ever. Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool. All right, Jay. Well, thanks for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Mike.